And hello, boys and girls. And today, um, if you like this channel, like, subscribe, hit the little bell. And Uncle comes around a little bit. So, like I said, I got, let's see, check my notes here. We have 1,038 videos to go, and I'm off the air. All right. Now, let's see. I got a couple of shout outs. Welcome aboard to Bent Out of Shape. Welcome aboard to Happy Canadian. I'm not too sure about Walker Outdoors, but welcome aboard. And Chipper66, welcome aboard. Okay, folks, I'm Uncle Al, or Diebulfrog79. I'm kind of strange and weird. I'm like that weird uncle who lives in a trailer with an 18-year-old or 20-year-old down by the river. Wear a foil hat and talk about strange things. Okay, so what? I'm happy. I do projects, and today's topic is more secret survivalist food caches. Items from my food caches. Now, I'm not taking my bug out bag with 100 pounds of food stuff. I'm going to stash this stuff all over the place, and I got to do a video on making caches. I see people burying little plastic containers all over the place. Stop doing that. Because one, if the ground's frozen, you can't get to the food. Two, bears know if it's in a plastic container, it means food, and they tear the hell out of it. Okay, that's another video. Projects I've been working on. Let's see. Okay, I started buying one candle. It's about $2. It's a dinner candle, and I've been putting in pill bottles. Remember, I told you nobody carries candles anymore. It's a great fire starter. Also waterproofer too. You know, just a chunk of candle. I got some empty bottles I scrounged out of my neighbor's garbage can. I said, I'll take them. Peel off the labels, and I got a nice little container here. So one candle trimmed down to about 4 pieces. That's 4 pieces. That's 4 hours worth of lighting. All right, 4 hours. A lot of people don't think about that. Most of the time you see in the horror movies, they're holding one of these. Like, I don't know, but it's getting kind of hot. Am I right? Now, simply use one of these. Let's see. Normally I have a piece of cotton wad, but I'm still working on it. You melt the candle a little bit, put it right there, and voila! Whoops. Fell down. And fell down again. Okay. Better hold it because I didn't lit it. And voila, you have a little stand to hold the candle. And if you put it like that, you have a little holder to hold the candle. Okay, easy as pie, folks. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon. Okay, Uncle Alan might be a little crazy, but he isn't stupid. Okay, these are items that are way too heavy to carry in a bug-out bag that I always stash away in my food cache. That's French for hidey hole. Cache. That's all I'll say that. Cache. It's not cash. It's cache. I don't know how to speak French. Glass Hubble's cap to do that. Okay. First thing, this is my repurposed tank container. I don't think you could see that clearly. Let's see. Can you see this? Okay. This holds certain amounts of instant pancake mix. All I have to make is add water. It tells you the directions right there. Makes 4-inch pancakes, 7 to 8. 1 cup of flour, pancake flour. and 3/4 cup of water, and this contains about 3 cups. Oh, sorry. Not the best camera, but we have to make do. It's a fun project. And remember, repurpose the containers. If it's a food container, you can always repurpose to another one. Okay. Already in 5 minutes. Gee whiz. This might be a two-partner. So you make your own syrup. I did another video on that. But sometimes if you make the pancake a little thicker, it's kind of like a little hot cake. You want to have Nestle's leche. It's sweetened condensed milk. A lot of you guys in Canada and New England likes this stuff. 2 tablespoons a cup of coffee. You don't need to put sugar in it. It's really sweet. If you heat it up or just get it warmed, you can pour it over hot cakes, really good, or Mexican pastries, which I like. And you can see that. That's Nestle's leche. I can't pronounce that. Okay. It's condensed sweet milk. It has vanilla flavor. Mostly it's milk and sugar. Caramelized. Okay, now that's a nice thing if you're in during the winter. I always have like 3 or 4 cans of that in my caches. And by summertime I rotate them out. That's a winter item. So remember that, kiddies. This is going to take a 2-parter, maybe 3-parter. Okay. Now, this will feed a family of 4. It has 4 servings in it. All right. Why do I do little cans? That one over there. 1.5 servings. See the big difference? Okay. 1.5. 4 servings. And if you're by yourself, think about it. Can you eat 4 servings of corn? Now we use the corn mix right here, the whole corn. We put this in other stuff like soups. That right here. Remember Supa? Only $1 at the dollar store. Basically, it's instant tomato soup and vermicelli noodles. Not too filling, but if you add a potato, where did I put the potato? Okay. Canned potatoes. Oh, where is that? Can you read that? No. Okay, canned potatoes. These sliced potatoes. You add that, the corn into the soup, and you got something fairly nutritious. Okay, instead of plain soup. Everybody knows this one. This is my favorite. I always have a stash, a couple of cans away in my big caches. Now, my caches are designed kind of weird. They're not in a little plastic container stuck in the soil. If necessary, I can hide in the cache. Okay, oops, forgot. Vienna sausages. You know, this is the salvation of a lot of Marines in the Pacific during World War II and World War I. This is all they ate out of the can. Banana sausages. And they used to have the big cans. You don't want to eat one of those. The big cans were like size of this. 4 servings of Vienna sausage. Okay? To 1 serving of Vienna sausage. Now think about that, folks. Would you like to eat 4 servings of Vienna sausage? No. Oh, and you can still get this size can of Vienna sausages for family. I'm not going to eat that much. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to close this out for this segment, is tomato paste. Now this side was very popular in World War I and World War II. What a lot of GIs used to do was take this and probably a quart or 2, it depends on the case, and make tomato juice, squeeze a little fresh lemon into it and add some sugar, and you have tomato juice. And if you do the reverse, you add this to a little bit of flour and butter and some milk, and you have cream of tomato soup. And you got tomato juice, tomato soup. I forget. If you have evaporated milk, you have cream of tomato soup. If you add water with this and a few other things, like potatoes again, yeah, potato and tomato soup. You know, like I said, it's fairly easy, and these things are fairly lightweight, not as big as the big can of tomato paste or tomato sauce. Sauce, you just add more water to it. That's all. So this much, so saves you a little room, saves you a little space, and you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to end this part one. There's a part two. I got a few more cans hanging around. So I'll catch you in a little bit.